The reason that you're not satisfied with one bowl of ice cream is not because you lack willpower, but because you are looking for something more. Oftentimes, we associate experiences with the foods that we're eating, and no amount of ice cream is going to recreate the experience that you're looking for. Hi, I'm Maria LaPuma, and I help women overcome addictive food cravings and stop emotional eating. And in this video, I'm going to talk to you about what you're really longing for, what you're really hungering for, and why having that one bowl of ice cream is not going to satisfy what it is that you're wanting and needing in the moment. So I recently had this experience with a client with an ice cream addiction where she was eating ice cream, lots of it, and had difficulty saying no to it. But when we explored the feeling and the sensation and the experience of her eating the ice cream, she came to the realization that she had associated ice cream with happy moments in her life. And what she was really craving, what she was really longing for, was the happy experiences, the social experience, the feelings of relatedness with other people. So the ice cream was triggering that need for that happiness, that fulfillment. And the answer was to not eat volumes of ice cream, but to start to bring more happiness, more social experiences into her life. When you start to bring in the emotional connections, the emotional needs that you've associated the food with, the need to overindulge with ice cream will go away, will dissipate. We associate food with experiences in our life. And time after time, I see this with my clients and even with myself, that when we're really craving something, we're really longing for something, we are longing for the experiences that we've associated eating that food with. Maybe there was a time in your life where you had a wonderful memory. Maybe it brings up an experience that you had with a parent or with a grandparent. I had a friend who her grandfather used to take her for ice cream sundaes. And she associated an ice cream sundae with an experience with her grandfather. And so after she longed for her grandfather, once her grandfather passed away and she was longing for his presence, she would fill up on ice cream sundaes, not realizing that what she was really craving was that connection, that being held, that being honored. And so even though her grandfather had passed away, she could still recall the memory. She could still explore and recreate the feelings that she had when she was with her grandfather. And when she started filling herself up on that and maybe recreating those experiences in her life with other people, that became an opportunity to be more gratified and satisfied. So when we turn to food to fulfill all of our needs, it's almost like looking for love in all the wrong places. We can get a certain amount of gratification and satisfaction out of eating certain foods, but it's not going to fulfill our emotional needs. Food will fulfill a certain amount of physiological needs and even some emotional. However, what we really crave are the connections, the connection to community, the connection to other people in our lives. And so start to explore the foods that you are longing for and what are the emotional connections that are related to that food. And you can absolutely fill yourself up with the memories associated with that. Our minds are powerful, and just through remembering, and maybe it'll bring up some sadness or some grief because it's been a while since you've allowed yourself to connect with those experiences. But the answer is not to eat volumes of the food, but to start to give yourself the presence, the experience of how it felt to be in those experiences where you enjoyed the food, but you also enjoyed the company, the person, the experience. So my question to you is, do you associate certain foods with experiences? And how can you start to Allow yourself to deepen into those experiences, recall those experiences, allow yourself the pleasure, the happiness of the experiences. And as you do that, the need for overdoing the certain foods will naturally start to dissipate. So what are the emotional connections you have to certain foods? And what will you plan to do so that you can start to reconnect with the emotional experiences rather than overindulging in the food? And if you're having difficulty finding the deeper roots, finding the emotional connections, I have amazing techniques that will help you to unravel this, to enable you to start to sort it out so that you don't have to eat volumes of a certain kind of food to fulfill the emotional needs that you're really hungry for. If you'd like to chat with me, I offer a free strategy session. You're welcome to click on the link and we can chat about your specific challenges and how I can possibly help you to be finally free. In the meantime, I'd love to hear your thoughts about this video, and if you have any particular insights or associations that you'd like to share. Keep on taking good care of yourself, and I look forward to the next time. Bye now.